I'm Tom Myers, stress coach, and welcome to another episode of Health Matters. In Health Matters, I take a closer look at the S word that has become one of the biggest challenges to our health and well-being: stress. Last week, I shared with you that chronic stress is really about the body being in a constant action mode, and that this is caused through the overstimulation of the sympathetic nervous system. This system in turn leads to the increased production of the hormones adrenaline and cortisol. Adrenaline is responsible for increasing your heart rate, blood pressure, and tensing up neck, back, and shoulder muscles. Well, I don't think it comes as no surprise to you that these ailments are exactly some of the most common health problems in our society. Last week, I also pointed out that you can't be in action and relaxation at the same time. So, as long as that action mechanism is being triggered, that other part regulated by the parasympathetic nervous system and responsible for relaxation, regeneration, and recuperation, and which is essential for digestion and optimal immune response, well, this nervous system stays suppressed. This in turn leads to the common ailments like stomach ulcers, digestive problems, colds or flu, the slow healing of wounds, diabetes, anxiety, and depression. Have you also noticed that stress leads to memory loss, decreased creativity, and that when you're stressed, it's more difficult to make decisions? That, dear listeners, is all due to cortisol. Cortisol, a hormone that is released into the bloodstream from the adrenal gland, a gland that sits just like a gnome's hat on top of your kidneys. Too much cortisol interferes with the communication between neurons in the brain. It can even disconnect neurons, especially in an area called the hippocampus, a part of your brain which is associated with memory. So when you're next trying to remember that person's name but you just can't think of it, you know what you can say. Sorry, I just had a cortisol overdose and my neurons are disconnected. But wait a minute, I'll go and reset a bit and we'll be fine. As lucky, this process is reversible when you relax. But there is a scary part about cortisol too. When there is chronically too much of the stuff, your hippocampus will shrink in size and the memory loss will be somewhat permanent. So if you want to stay healthy in body and mind, then there is a simple solution. Relax more. Take time to unwind and reset your stress response during the day. Want to know how? Then stay tuned to Health Matters. Next week, I will share with you that stress is not a problem, or is not the problem. That will be interesting. Well, I'm Tom Myers. Have a great week, and I'll see you again next Monday on Health Matters.